All right, what up, what up, what up, what up? You already know what it is. You already know who it is. It's your boy, B-Field Trades. We back again on this beautiful 219. Let's get it. All right, so we're a little late right now. Coming at you a little late. It is now 10:09 MST. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold. We took a few trades, two trades, zero point 0.5 and 0.25 risk. Lost both of them, unfortunately, so we almost lost -1 today on gold, but we're still going to go ahead and do an analysis in good faith. So we're going to stick with our new little trading rules. We have 4 hours until the day is up here on gold, which means that right here we were low, but it looks like we're starting to come up above this 8 EMA, and we're going to close. But let's go ahead and look at the 4 hour and see what's going down. Now maybe we go ahead and kind of front run this. It seems like we're already crossing up to this 60 line here on market cipher B. But we could say on the 4 hour we are ultimately above the 8 EMA, which means that we are bullish if we're trying to scout. Now it looks like if we were going to trade something, we already missed it in this short window. We had an open here at $2,016.90, and looks like we did have an entry. We had the market cipher B blue wave going to roughly -88. That's well below 6. We saw it crossing above. Now if we're following what we previously know, we want to see it cross above on the 60 line, so maybe we go ahead and it closes here and we buy a buy stop, and we're still potentially holding it from down here, which that wouldn't be the best RR. If I'm looking at this pretty objectively, we could say 1 to 3 all the way up to that top point, which would be, let's see here, let's go to the daily. Yeah, that wouldn't be too high actually. All right, we had some, yeah, we are well above this all-time high here, wicking it up, and we're above it now, or we were above it. And this could go back above and it can continue up, and it looks like on the daily time frame we're printing this green dot here, so it looks like we could continue up. Money flow's crossing down, so maybe we're starting to run out of steam and we're going to move sideways for a period of time. Either or, regardless of what we're thinking, let's just go to Bitcoin and see what we got going on in this mug. So we see it well above, it looks like it might be breaking down. We're starting to kind of curve back around here, so we probably are going to go ahead and look for some particular bullish play here on the daily. So we go ahead and mark that here, drop down to the 15-minute, and lo and behold, it looks like we are coming to some very interesting price action here on the 15-minute. We saw it open at $52,153.63 today. Looks like we already had an anchor, but we're having a deeper anchor wave. Looks like we got this VWAP starting to turn around. Maybe this actual wave starting to turn around as well. We're going to know in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds what's going down. But it looks like we could have a close here, maybe a green dot to keep continuing up. But if I'm being honest, this large move down looks kind of ugly, and we'd want to see it break above this, and of course close above this 8 EMA for it to actually be good. So we can just wait here. We can go to the 4 hour and see what's going on. It looks like it's going to close below the 8 EMA, so we may have some room to continue downwards here. But on the 4 hours, it's looking pretty green with the money flow. So nothing right now. Looks like it's developing. We go to the 15-minute. We can just say, hey, it's developing. Maybe we see additional moves downwards. I mean, if we're actually looking here, what are the levels that actually make sense? Well, we can go ahead and maybe move up to the daily. I mean, maybe we had this one little area here before it broke above. Maybe we want to see it run down to this $50,426.05 level before we start looking for a trade. Or maybe again, it doesn't have to stop here, it can continue bullish, so we want to go in with that assumption. Let's go ahead and look at the NASDAQ. Now on the daily, Looks like down here, I mean, we are deep in the money flow, y'all. This looks like it could still be coming bullish. I mean, it did close below the 80 MA, and it might even move sideways for a bit if we're looking at this holistically. Go down to the 4-hour. We're still kind of in the green money flow area. We're under the 80 MA again. We had this large move down. We could potentially, I don't know, this looks break above, break below here, come up, retest this area here, maybe continue lower. I could see us continuing lower. Right? If we're looking at this 4-hour here, we have this break, this is validated. Right, we want to add our structural approach to this. That's a structural point, break, and then finally we see this break up above here, this little structure point. So we could go ahead and say this is a structure point, all right, and then we see another break. All right, we just keep going with it, right? Break above there, where did that come from, right? We have this sideways movement, maybe breaking here. We have this small little area, and it'll break down, retest. So when I'm saying break down, I'm saying it broke below this level here, which is 17,714 points on the NASDAQ, right? We have this higher point here, a zone in this particular area, which is from 18,043 to 17,929 points. And it looks like we had price tap into it pretty nicely. So we might want to see it go ahead and run these particular lows to ultimately come down, I'd say somewhere in here. There's this large move right here. And this is between 17,374 and 17,113 points. We could see price potentially come down into there and ultimately run this level here, this low, 17,479 points. So, I mean, it doesn't really look too good right now. Higher time frame, it is closed below the 8. We could see it move down just a little bit more, and we should be probably expecting that. So we're gonna go ahead and follow the rules here and say this is our daily. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get this red. Beautiful. We go down to the 15, and we are above. We're starting to see it go ahead and hit some particular 60 level, but I mean, this price action looks pretty ugly right now. So we're just gonna go move on. Let's go to the euro. All right. Euro, we already had something. Looks like we had a daily. We wanted to come below this open here at 1.07768 pips. And it looks like right now we have this large move up, and it looks pretty good. I mean, on the 15-minute, maybe we watch for a retest here. You see it come down here. Nice. Boom. Yeah, maybe we have something like this. Right, because then we have this next little drop here. Looks kind of ugly, but if we have price come back down into the zone here, which is 1.07674 to 1.07620, then maybe we go ahead and look for a trade there on a lower time frame. All right. Last but certainly not least, we're going to go ahead and look at UJ and see what's going down with this. All right, let's go ahead and go back to our previous song, Space. Right, we got a lot of space around here. Yeah, UJ looks like it's still above our 80 MA. We want to say this is on our daily time frame. I mean, it looks like it's, I mean, of course it's above the 60. We could see it go as high as the 88. You know, there's nothing stopping it from doing that. So we're going to go ahead and daily that. And that's going to be it for my analysis. Hope y'all learned something. You all have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Peace.